Alright, let's go. Event. We've got refugees. Add 3 to the cold space, again bringing it up to 6. Refugees, another wave of people hurt by the war, has come to the city. They brought everything they could carry, and now they're looking for places to stay. Place 1 exploration token on each map location and normal location. Whoa, okay, so this basically, this sort of resets everything. So we put a lot of this on all the locations, basically. So now we could go and explore and scavenge these places, which is not something that this game is having us do a lot of. I gotta say, it's more about these little missions on the time track. But anyway, determine 1 district and place 1 white soldier in that district. If all white soldiers are on the map, move the nearest one there instead. Okay, we got some stuff to do. Well, first off, it says place an exploration token on each map location and normal location. Well, that's a normal location up there, the Ruined Cafe. So let's do that. Now at the bottom here, these are the map locations. So we cannot place any on these because of the red bars here that say so. This one has one, so we got church, military outpost, and city hospital. Next on the map, determine a district. So we got to roll the black die. 6, which is the stadium, to place a soldier in that district. Well, it is the last one. So he's here. And then it says, if all white soldiers are on the map, move the nearest one there instead. Okay, but that's not the case because we did have an extra one. Okay, next. This says to place this card face down on the top of the time track. Okay, so you see, things are going to be pushed. So this is going on top. It's going to push everything down. So this goes away. The new bridge is now at the bottom. So I think this round, we're going to have to go do that because next round is probably going to go away. Okie dokie, so let's see what our good people can do. Well, now you see we've got some very tired people. These guys actually do not have a choice. They need to go sleep. So they're going to do that. I've got 2 beds, which will essentially drop these things down. And then she's got an action, he's got an action. Again, I don't like the cold situation, so I think I'm going to have to send someone to burn some wood. And then maybe just send someone to put some stuff on the deadfall trap. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so let's say he goes to burn some wood. I won't even put him up there. He'll just burn 3 wood. And she will go up and put a chems token on the deadfall trap along with a weight token. And then these guys up there will sleep. So did that change the number of actions? No. Okay. I should always keep these tokens underneath, basically, to speed things up. There you go. Pro tip. All right, our people are back. So, who's doing what? Now, I know I wanted to do this thing to trade the jewelry at the safe spot there, but the safe spot, safe zone is in the stadium district, and there's a white soldier there, and I don't like the white soldiers. So, we know that we are going to have to go fix the bridge, right? But is it going to be a thing where you need an extra amount of people? Can I just send 1 person to fix the bridge? I don't know. I really don't know. Do I use the rumors card to look at the upcoming event and the upcoming night raids? Maybe. Maybe we do that. Maybe that clues us in on how many people we want to keep everywhere and yada, yada, yada. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. So, rumors. I can look at the top card of any 2 decks. I'm going to look at the night raids. Memories. Oh, that's good. That's good. That means I can just put any old dude here, and that's fine. And then on top here in the events, it's tending to the flock. Add 1 to the cold space. I won't read the flavor text, but it says search the map locations deck for the church card and add it to the map locations. I already have it. Ignore this effect if this card is already in the game, and then shuffle the deck afterwards. Shuffle the deck of locations? Okay, so you see, it's going to be just 1. And nothing bad's going to happen. Okay. Face down on top of the time track. Again with these things, right? It's always pushing stuff down. Okay. Did that help us? Did that help us? Well, I know that I can put just 1 person here on guard duty. For sure. I mean, I would leave the place empty, but you can't. Because that's one of the rules that they don't really tell you. But if you come to the night raids phase and there's no one at the guard space, you automatically lose the game. Which is insane, but that's another story. Okay, so we've used this up. Because the thing is also, I could have just someone sleep on the floor. Well, on the sleep on the bed basically during the whole night. That way we would clear this up. That could be something. Okay, let's think about this. Let's say that she sleeps in a bed. Maybe we have Roman go out because he never does. Let's say he goes out and all of these guys go out. Maybe 2 people go out to fix the bridge and 1 person goes out to maybe do some actual exploring. How about that? Or maybe go trading for some food. Yeah, value of 10. That could be 2 vegetables right there. Yeah, let's, I think, because if I can send, let's say, him with this thing, right, to go exploring and trading, okay? Let's send him to a location where he wouldn't cross with any soldiers. Okay, let's do that. So I'll put this in the findings pile. Findings pile, he's going to go to plundered old town, and these guys are going to go try to fix the bridge. So we got to bump up these fatigues here. He's going to 3. She's actually going to drop. And these guys are going to go to 3 as well. All right, here we go. Now I'm just going to put this here to remind me that I'm going to have her go down totally when we come back. Okay, so my idea is to send Roman with his valuable trinkets to the military outpost. Because I checked and it's the only location where you can do some trading and not encounter a white soldier. Okay, because there are other places you can trade, like the church, but the church is like up here, so you do have to encounter a white guy. The other place is the city hospital, so again, encountering a white dude. And I'm just like, I don't know. I mean, I know he's got a prowess of 3, so he could probably swing it. Is it better to trade at... maybe it is, though, because he's not a very good trader. Like, if the trade commission is super high, then we're kind of screwed. Like, is it any good to trade at the church? That's the thing is, it would be good to know what the trade commission is. And you know what? I'm going to look because I know that I've been to this place before, like in Act 1. So if I had an amazing memory, I would remember these things, right? So now I'm being punished just because I don't have a good memory. Yeah, see, I checked. At the church, trade commission is 2. At the hospital, same thing, trade commission 2. And my guess is at the military outpost, it's going to be much, much worse. 97. Yeah, 97 isn't good. Trade commission is 0, but I skimmed through the text and there's something with the soldiers that can possibly go wrong. So, he either goes to the hospital or to the church. So what's going to lose him the less, cards, basically? I think the hospital. Well, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Unless they fix the bridge first. I don't know. In which case, yeah, I guess. If not, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so maybe he goes, okay, you know what? Maybe I'll have these guys fix the bridge first and we'll see what happens. Yeah, let's do that. Took me a while to get there, but there we go. Okay, so these guys, 16 cards. So they will lose 1 because they leave Old Town. 2 for the military outpost. And they actually stay there. Yeah, because they can fix it from there. Okay, so let's do it. So to fix the bridge, we have to return 6 cards, and then we read this thing, H32. Let's put this here. So 6 cards. It's not a lot of stuff left. Oh yeah, and before we do that, should I just have them get the water that I need and stuff? Because I know that it's going to... last time we did that, they were like, oh, you're too tired, you can't bring back anything. Well, hold up now, mister. I know I need a water. Now, this is 2 people, so they have a lot of stuff they can bring back. They can bring back 6 things. So you know what? 1 water for sure, because we need it. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't need that many wood. Maybe components. Yeah, because you see the other event is going to be raise the cold by 1. So if I raise it by 1, it's going to be at 4. So maybe we have enough wood. Maybe I do 1, 2, 3, 4 components and 1 wood and 1 water. 4 components, 1 wood. Yeah, that's 6. Let's do that. Yeah. Let's do that. And I have 1 card left. I don't think it's going to matter. So all of this good stuff is going to go down here. This is going to be their pile. And then we would discard the 6 cards needed to do this thing. Okay, let's do that. H32. On one side, we're happy that it's easier to move around the city thanks to our efforts. On the other hand, we are fully aware that when the Grezny forces return to Pogoren, and they will, that's for sure, there won't be a single stone of the North Bridge left standing. For now, we are moving ahead with the rebuilding. Last time, we were the worst for worst. I think they mean the worst for wear. Today, foremen recognize us, and we ended up doing less exhausting chores. Pass a brick here, run with a message to a stockman that there's no more concrete there, and the night hours pass quicker than you might think. After the work, we are not only sate, but can also use medic's help. Actually, everything looks good here. The bridge should be passable again in a couple of days. Raise the fatigue of each character present by 1. That's going to bring them up to level 4. That's a pain in the butt. Okay, I'm going to do this off screen. And actually, you saw the pop-up. I just saw that I left no one to protect the house, after clearly having told you guys that you need someone to protect the house. So, of course, I'm not an idiot, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Ketsia here that has a fatigue of 3, right? And I'm going to not have her be in the bed. I'm going to put her on guard duty just because we need to do that. I'm sorry, that was completely stupid. And actually, we don't need the 1 water that I put down there. We already have 4. I had moved 1 water over to Ketsia's fatigue marker to remind me of something, but yeah, that's not the case. So let's remove this water down here, and let's just change it for a wood. Okay. So let's continue reading. Alright, so raise everybody's fatigue by 1. Lower the hunger of each character present by 2. Okay, well, Arika is hungry at 1. Bruno is not, so let's just get rid of her hunger. That's pretty good. Add 1 bandages or 1 meds to the findings pile. Add 1 cigarette for each character present to the findings pile. I like how they're paying us in 1 cigarette. Remove the North Bridge token and the Pontoon Bridge card from the game. Flip the new bridge event card face down. End the scavenging and back to game. You see, end the scavenging again. Okay. So, 1 cigarette for each character present. We can't even do that. Yeah, the game is out of cigarettes because I have all the cigarettes. Okay, that's okay. And then they say either a meds or a bandages. I mean, I think it's inevitable that at one point somebody's going to get a wound up in their face just because of, soldiers and whatnot. So let's take this, actually. Let's get a bandages. Because illness, we're pretty good with the illness. I mean, I know there's the flu outbreak and all that, but I think if we don't go there, we don't do anything, we'll be fine. Okay, and then it says to flip the new bridge card face down. It says actually remove this. So this is gone. Okay, so actually, see, we can move here without spending any cards. That's good. And then this card here that was on the time track gets flipped face down. Okay, so I mean, doing all that was okay. What did it actually bring us? What did it give us? I mean, it gave us bandages, basically, is what it gave us. And it gave us something to do. And it made this place easier to go through. I mean, yeah, okay. Now, see, the thing with this campaign is, instead of giving you all of these objective cards, right? Like find 6 water and give it to some thugs, or build a gun and give it to the military, or whatever. They gotta replace it with these things, these story cards, which is, just different and enjoyable. I wonder when we're gonna go talk to Mirza. I mean, we can just go decide to resolve a favor or use a backing. I would like to know what that's for. I kind of feel like I'm going to go read a little bit, like use Mirza's backing, H48. Like, what is it for? Why do I need his backing? In what situation would that help, right? Because the game isn't telling me, like, if you have a Mirza's backing, go use it. Nah. Anyway, I'll check the rules and I'll come back and I'll look at that. All right, so now, logically, these guys are done. They fixed the bridge, and now I can have my Roman move around. And we wanted him to go to the church to do some actual exploration. So we're going to make a deck of 16 cards for him. So that's his deck. He's going to lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So moving over there. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So so this is going to be his unknown deck at the bottom here. He's got the roll for this white soldier guy, and Roman has a prowess of 3, so hopefully, yes, not even needed. Excuse me, Mr. Soldier, I've got some things to do. Okay, And now he could either do the church or this red thing here. And the red thing is the ruined cafe up top there. But there's no way to trade up there. So we are doing church. So I'm going to bring this in the exploration slot. And we will do some actual scavenging. And let's not forget that he has valuable trinkets here. That is worth 10. Oh boy, it's been such a long time since I've actually explored. I'm super excited. Here, that's a better angle. All right, let's do it. So, search the furniture. Oh, the noise, actually. We are at the church. Noise is 2, so let's bump this up to 2. Okay, so you may ignore this card or search the furniture. Return 2 cards or raise noise by 1 and roll for noise to draw a card from the findings deck furniture chart. Let's not forget to keep cards to trade, right? I need 6 cards to trade. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because if I don't do that, I'm gonna forget. So I could return 2 cards. I could just do that. Yeah, heck, why not? I will. I mean, raise noise by 1 and roll for noise. It's gonna be, bump it up to 3 and then roll. I don't like those odds. So I'm returning 2 cards, and let's go to the findings here. We get the furniture. Furniture is sometimes not bad. Sometimes you get like a vegetable hidden in the couch or something. Somebody hid a potato in the divan. Okay, we've got not. Aww. Okay. All right. So not a potato, but we do have a herb, which serves no purpose at all. So we've got a herb up here. All right. A herb, a mechanical part, an electrical part. And what else? We can roll the die on the special findings chart. So basically 8 to 10 is the only result that could actually help. All right, let's do it over here. Ah, it's a 7, but I keep rolling 7s. Okay, so no special findings. Me. Okay. I mean, that was going to be like that was going to happen. Okay. And now this is gone. So now I think we're just gonna go trade. But at least we can trade this for like a potato or something. Okay, so return 6 cards to trade. Boom, C902. There are quite a few people among the ruins of the old church. They're hoping they'll receive something to eat, even just a very meager meal. They bring all their belongings with them. They have with them anything of value, items that have been in their families for years, or whatever they've managed to scavenge in the ruined city. When the local priest fails to obtain any ingredients to prepare even the most basic of soups, the people know who to turn to as a last resort. There are several traders nearby who lurk like vultures. They wait for the most desperate of people. And then at the bottom here it says, you may buy any green and yellow tokens here. Trade Commission 2. Okay. So Trade Commission 2, well, I mean, let's say this, all right? So this is gone, Trade Commission 2. But then I've got 10, 13, 14. So for 14, I'm thinking, well, it's going to be this for 10. And then with the remaining 4, I'm thinking, here, 3 chems and the last of the coffees. Okay, let's do that. So this is gone, of course. Okay, so let's get rid of this. And this is all the stuff that he got. I'll put it on top here in the findings pile. Okay, not too bad. And then he's got 2 cards left. I don't even think I want to flip those because if it's, if it raises the noise and if people meet me or whatever, that's not going to be good. Okay. So now because he is exploring, actually we need to take this off because he is exploring for reals. So this is gone. And now he can just stock up on some stuff. So he's got an inventory of 3 and the stuff he's bringing back doesn't weigh anything. So I honestly think it's going to be 3 wood because you can never have enough wood. That's what she said. I'm sorry, it was just too easy. Okay. All right, so let's move on to the night raids phase with my my girl Katya. And we know what's going to happen because we had peeked at that. So it's going to be the memories. So there we go, memories. And for Katya, we need to roll a die here. Misery is at 0 for her. And we get a 4. So Katya and 4 would be 1, 2, 1. This city used to welcome everybody with open arms. I loved the old town cafes, places where I could meet friends and people from all over the world. Will people ever be that easygoing again? If we make it through this, I must do what I can to help them remember how it was. We can accomplish a lot if we just stand together. Back to game. Okay, that's a nice little bit of flavor text, and that's all good. Because, yeah, we didn't want to fight or anything, but we knew that was going to happen, so we bring everybody back. Alrighty, now, see, all these people are super tired, because these guys worked on the bridge. I should have gone with just one person. That's on me. And now my plan was to have her sleep, but like an idiot. No, she had to defend the house. But whatever, so we'll have just one action next turn. Bummer. Okay, but let's do now the fate deck. We don't have to worry about this because the news didn't move at all. So forget about that. And here we go. And we have raise the illness of all ill characters. Not going to happen. Discard herbal meds if they took any, okay. If cold minus board ups equals 4 or more. Cold is at 3, board ups are at 3, we're fine. Or I'm just going to keep doing that forever. Then, discard engagement tokens on the map. We don't have any. Move each white soldier 1 district. I'm going to do it. So, the guy at the church is going up at the military outpost. The guy at the hospital is going to the airport to, drive his wife to a business trip. And the guy in the stadium is going to the port. Okay, good. That clears up the stadium. Stadium is where we have the safe zone. Resolve weight tokens. We have the deadfall trap. So there we have the deadfall trap. Let's roll. And it's actually an improved deadfall trap. So we add 3 to our roll. 5 plus 3 is 8. That's 2 raw food. Yes, that's amazing. This trap is working wonders. And then resolve spirit A. Well, spirit A is cigarette, cigarette, coffee, cigarette. You can never have enough cigarettes. Cigarette, cigarette, coffee, cigarette. There we go. So back in the box. Okay, again, things are under control. And as I said, we do not worry about this thing for now because the news did not move. And let's get some narrative action going. And I think after that, well, in the next day, I think I'm going to have to go peek at what the Mirza's backing is all about. We've got kick down the door and close call. Play during the day actions phase or during a scavenging phase, you automatically open a closed door. Again, we don't scavenge a whole lot, but yeah, maybe. And then close call. Play during any combat. Ignore all wounds from a single combat die roll. Combat die roll. Okay, this is actually when you are fighting with someone. Like if you meet a resident and you have a fight with them and stuff like that. Okay. Or play during the night raid phase. Ignore all wounds from 1 night raid card. That's actually very good. I mean, I feel like we have the whole night raid situation under control because of the reinforced door and all that. But you know what? If ever we lose that door, because sometimes stuff happens to the house, it can get like blown up and stuff. Or if somebody steals our hatchet or whatever, I'm gonna keep this card. Yeah, okay, I'm keeping that. So this gets back into the deck. All right, not too bad at all. So now we're ready for a new day. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider hitting the like button down below. Now, I know it seems like a very small thing to do, but it actually does help the channel when you do that. And if ever you should find yourself in a super generous mood, well, I do accept donations via PayPal. And anything you give, big or small, will help keep me going.